Final One Standing is free to play. Don't worry if you get knocked out. There's new games with new jackpots every Premier League week.
Right, it's our favourite time of the week. It's 12:42, but it's still the weekend preview show here on DR Sports. It's myself, AGT. We've got Matisse, Robbie, Abby and Flex. But I'd like us to be upstanding, actually, for this very special guest that we have on the show. You've all seen him online, and if you haven't, you're about to get to know him. It's the HMRC King, Karel. Let's have a... Yeah.
Well, Sun Innovation round. No way. Wait, I feel like maybe we shouldn't clap. I think we should do it after.
We got to do that.
We need to see. We need to see how we come out of this.
No. He's going to be nice to us now. He's going to be nice to us.
The evidence.
He's going to be nice to us.
I mean, it might be unrecoverable, and I want to take the claps back.
When the man have said HMRC the other day, I thought it was the other one. So I wasn't going to turn up, but then when they said it was you, I thought, listen.
Come through.
Great to have you on the show,
Big up.
Lovely to see you. I'm sure we're going to dive into some potential rebates, some potential investigations on the show later on, but we must remind you first and foremost that the show is brought to you by the Final One Standing by William Hill, football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator game. You know the drill by now. Some of you are still in, but all of us, excluding Nicky. Is Nicky still in?
Nicky's still in the main one.
The original one, he's still in it.
He's still in the original one, man.
OG Nicky. So if you're safe to fight another week, well done to you. But don't get too comfortable, right? Because if you are still in, you'll need to lock in your next pick by next Saturday, 3 o'clock. So as you know, international break this week. When the fixtures resume after the break, 3 o'clock, that is when we need you to lock in. If you got knocked out because you picked the wrong team, like all of us, I mean, we claim we've got ball knowledge. That's why Karel's here today to pull us up on it. But we're all out, right? But it's not forever, because there is another opportunity next week. Even if you are out of the original one, there is a 200k jackpot prize still to be won, right? And if you're still alive in the OG game, then there's 500k to be won. So let us know in the chat, actually, are you still with us from the original game, or are you clocking in for the jackpots that keep popping up?
I'm in the 50k as well.
You're in the 50. There's a 200k to play for.
Last week, Arsenal.
Well, who is going to be that final one standing, right? We've got the William Hill app for you. Scan the QR code on the screen. Very easy. We've got the link below to play along as well. You have all the way up until the deadline of October the 18th, 3 o'clock to edit your picks. 18 plus. UK and Ireland only. Always gamble responsibly. Full terms and conditions apply. All in the link below. Right, first and foremost, we must chat about Manchester United, because it's great news for rival fans. It's awful news for Manchester United.
Break,
but Jim Ratcliffe, Scruffy Jim, right? He wants to give Ruben Amorim 3 more years. He cites Sir Alex Ferguson. He cites Arteta. Don't know why. As why they should stick with Ruben, right? So Flex. After the news that has shaken the world of football, Turkey Al-Sheikh has reference to some investment there. That's good news for United. But how do you see this news of your manager, the one that you've been saying he's got to go for some time? You've got 3 more years of this fella, which is great for rivals, isn't it?
Not really.
3 more years, Ruben Amorim.
Not really.
3 more years.
Because part of the quotes, obviously, which needle in the haystack, depending on how you want to look at it, the bit you want to take out, he also says, it's dictated by results. It's not the first time an owner or minority investor comes out and says, well, we back the manager, we want to do that. Yeah, it's good, it's cute what you want to do, but if you keep losing football matches, they won't keep him for 3 years. Ten Hag got backing as well. So we see the vision, we want to see this. People did. Karen Brady was on TalkSport saying how great Graham Potter is and saying, he's going to do this. Marinakis, when they did the European draw, was talking about, we sort things out with Nuno. A few weeks later, he's gone. So it's a bit stupid.
But Ruben Amorim's smart, because what he does, he loses one, he wins one.
Yeah, so he just keeps plugging along.
He could stick around for a long time.
The thing is, for me, I think he's gone too far the other way of giving too much backing. Because he's using the word, he wants to give him 3 years. You don't need to earn it and stuff like that. I don't believe in that. I can see that we're not going anywhere anytime soon with this manager. It's done for me. But the fact that they're even seeing it as you just want to give him 3 years, that's concerning. But at the same time, if Ruben Amorim loses all the games from now to the next international break, so what's that? Liverpool first, then Brighton at home, Forest away, then Spurs. Go on then. I dare you to lose them and still talk about giving him 3 years. He's not going to do it. So on one hand, it is about results, but on the other hand, and again, using this lazy, I don't like it, man, this lazy comparison to Mikel Arteta. This lazy comparison to Sir Alex of like, oh yeah, see at the start for these man, it was this. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. Like even with the Arteta thing, it's just like lazy analysis to just say that it's the same thing. Arteta actually earned the time. He won a trophy as well, which is something at the beginning of any project is something for fans to go, you know what, at least we got that. And also he spent more than him in the first 2 windows. And then also he actually changed things with his system that wasn't working. Arteta was playing like a back 5, weren't he? Then I remember Arsenal fans saying, why is he so negative, man? Play a back 4. He might play a back 4 for a game, you get licks. Then they go back to the back 5. He kept changing things to earn time.
And he had to get rid of
do you know what I mean? And undo the squad. So I don't see that as comparable, but I was concerned to hear Sir Jim Ratcliffe come out and say this foolishness of like, we want to give him 3 years and this, that, and the other. It's not again, they keep trying to push this knee-jerk reaction thing. And to me, that's a dangerous line to suggest to Man United fans who don't see any vision with Ruben Amorim that this is knee-jerk. It's 50 games, bro. It's not knee-jerk. Like, knee-jerk is Ange 7 games. Like, and he's winless. That's knee-jerk. That's, come on, man, you ain't even bought a player. You ain't even sold anyone. You ain't had no time on it. That's knee-jerk. This is not knee-jerk. So, yeah. He can say that. And I didn't like it, but ultimately, even though he's saying that, if he loses too many football matches and Man United keep not being in Europe, which, let's face it, is going to happen, he's not going to stay for 3 years. Unless they really do want Man United to stay where they are and they don't care.
Would you like him to stay for 3 more years, Robbie?
Yeah.
Lifetime contract.
Yeah, I mean, like Flex has said it, and he's a Man United fan, isn't he? He's not shown anything yet to suggest that, you know, like sometimes someone's got to a bad start, but you can see shoots. You can see that, you know, no, give this guy a bit of time, man. He's going to come good. I've not really seen it with him. And I think especially it's this lack of flexibility. Like what you just said there, Flex. Like Arteta, when he first came in, he played like a back 5. He was like, he had to work with what he had. You could see he was working with what he had. I mean, he wanted better, but that's what he had at the time. I don't see that flexibility in Ruben Amorim. He doesn't want to change. It's like he's free at a back or bust. And in the Premier League, when you're coming up against so many top sides with top players, with top managers as well, teams down the bottom have top managers that have been top managers elsewhere, managing them. They will find a way to beat you. And so I just don't see how he's not earned. I mean, I get it. He doesn't want to come out and say, well, we're going to sack him if we don't.
Yeah, he can't say, well, we're just going to take it game by game and see, because that's no backing at all. But he's gone too far the other way.
To say 3 years,
but he hasn't said, like, he wants to give him the 3 years. I think that's what he's saying. Like, it's not set in stone that he's going to get the 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, like, United have chopped and changed managers so much. I'm not saying that Amorim isn't going to get sacked at some point, because I think he probably will. I think we're all in agreement about that. But the chopping and changing, it just creates more instability. I've seen that in my own club. So sometimes you do need to stick with a project long enough for it to have roots and start to grow and look like what you kind of want to do.
True, but then also sometimes you've got to admit you got it wrong.
Sure, and that will end up being the reason why he gets sacked. Because he won't change his principles. Then why
waste time? Sometimes you just got to say, boy, you know what? Listen. We could, if you, unless with them, listen, they're internal, so they all know. Unless internally they're seeing things where they're saying, no, we could see what. They're all right, then fair enough, trust him. But I'm just saying, for me as a fan, like from the outside looking in, I don't see no improvements. He started off his season. He's got players.
But some people are convinced. Some United fans, some United fans are convincing themselves that they've seen that, and that's fine. And coming at the fans saying, don't do this, and going to be back here in a year. And people say, remember I said before, you're arguing with your own fans. Oh, I can't believe you've changed. I can't believe you've. If you just want to keep seeing that, go and do that. Don't talk to me. That's fine. This is my opinion on what I'm seeing. If you're convincing yourself that after 50 games, you're happy with what you're seeing and the system's fine, and it's just a matter of time when man's flipping growing his hair for nearly a year and he can't even win 2 games in a row and we can't win away and you can't build nothing. If you think that's okay and it's just going to click into gear, then fine. And guess what? Like we always say, if Ruben Amorim manages to stay from this point onwards, like for years to come and turns it around and we're all third and fourth and doing really well and scoring goals and playing well, then guess what? Everyone will say, wow, didn't see that coming. But until I see, it's taken me the best part of, Grimsby. So after that, I don't know how many games that was. It's 50 now, but by the time the Grimsby game, it's probably like, I don't know, 41, 42, something like that. Yeah, 40 odd. And I was like, nah, not for me. I'm done. So 5 or 6 games later, with a win against Chelsea, a win against Burnley, a win against Sunderland, now I'm supposed to go see it's all right?
No.
Well, what do you mean? Give me another 40 games and I'll tell you how I feel then. Because right now, this is where I'm at.
Well, you might get another 40 games.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And listen, if he does, great. If he does, hopefully it means he's got another 40 games because he's earned it. It hasn't just been given to him.
Yeah.
So if we're here in another 40 games still talking about, is this the week we're going to win back-to-back games? Back-to-back, bro. We're just asking for 2 games in a row in the Premier League. And Man United fans are arguing, saying it might be all right, bro.
Against anyone.
That's what we've accepted.
Could you imagine
That's
if
how bad it's got.
if that guy doesn't actually get to cut his hair for another 3 years?
Whoa, Ross.
Right.
You're right, huh?
Ross.
Right?
Bro, I wanted to get your opinion on this because obviously Amorim has come out and said some outlandish stuff, right, in the last year or 11 months, however long he's been here. Is there a chance for maybe you to bring him to the stand and maybe question some of the things that he said that he would do and hasn't delivered on?
I already have somewhat, to be honest. It wasn't exactly under the HMRC format, but I believe he's one of the greatest con artists to ever be involved in football because how he's managed to string this fan base along for so long and still convince upper management ownership to say, we might give him an extra 3 years, and fans... Flex, I know you don't want him there, but say, well, if we're going to get a bit more of this, then hopefully it changes. He's the Pied Piper. Like, whenever I watch United, I think, okay, at some point, we'll see their principles. At some point, we'll see their style of play. It doesn't matter if it's 3 at the back, 4 at the back. How do United play football under this manager? And we don't see it. And to be honest, you probably should have seen the signs coming because this guy was shopping himself around, doing interviews here, interviews there, trying to get a job. And everyone said no. Except Manchester United, and that's where we ended up.
He was actually busy shopping, literally.
Yeah, he got the
busy
Moncler.
out shopping.
Flex said, he's got the Moncler, he's got the
Dior,
the Dior's, the Prada runners, and all this stuff.
My gaffer's got drip.
That is the truest line ever. You did just buy into.
Of course.
The visuals.
Materialism.
But you
And the
can't
words. Great words at the start.
Yeah, but it's actions, isn't it? Like,
of course.
In any relationship, it's like, it's not just about looks, it's not just about, the words, it's about what's underneath.
But even with that, like, I think, I can't remember what month it was, but he basically turned around and said, right, we don't care about winning games in the league. We're going to win the Europa League. You don't win the Europa League final. He stands, I don't even know how he had the audacity to do this. He stands in the middle of the pitch at Old Trafford to address the fans and said, well, was the storm...
Storm's gone.
The storm's gone.
Good times are
better
coming.
days are coming. And within the first month of the season, you've lost to Grimsby. You've lost to Arsenal
as well.
During the storm, they're still in the storm. The
Storm's
storm's
a storm at that game. Remember?
So it's like I think Sir Jim Ratcliffe might be a bit deluded to think that there is going to be 3 years. Maybe it's just to give a bit of hope. And like you say with Karen Brady and Graham Potter, he might be gone within 5 games. We never know. But I don't even think he should have made it this far. I think once last season was over, I think that was enough. After the transfer window was done, that's all the business he could do. And these are the results he's getting.
And that's the extra bit of patience.
That was his first summer transfer window. So I don't think he's right for Manchester United, but you do have to play devil's advocate as well. He'd only had the January one, and he'd also had the summer. So you're not going to get rid of him in the summer. That was probably
that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. When it's not even knee jerk, like even that is enough to get sacked. Like finishing 15th, coming midway through the season, and you don't win the Europa League against that Spurs team and that manager.
You did lose 4 times to us last season.
I'm just saying, but that's fine. But when it comes to an actual European final, you're supposed to do the Man United tax. You're meant to. That you were 17th, lost more games than us. You're a worse team than us in isolation,
that tax
and you
ran
still
out.
couldn't win it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
4 of my wins last season they came against you.
This is what I'm saying. So what I mean is that even the Man United fans then, because I was in that camp of like what you're saying. All right, go and show us that this was an anomaly. Go and show us that that was just a tough time. You're gonna get more time on the training field. He keeps talking about that so much. We need more time on the training field. All right, well, we've got 1 game a week, and you made us go out the Carabao Cup, and we had a pre-season where you can put the principles across and get players in. You had that, and the start of the season resembles exactly what we've been seeing last year. But since some Man United fans, it's okay, and we're going in the right
We're
way.
talking about Man United tax. We've got the tax man right here.
We do.
Does Man United tax still exist in your world, or do you guys not charge for that anymore?
Man United tax was over a long time ago. To be honest. Like, there's no aura. There's no feeling of like gigantism. Yeah, like United aren't United anymore. Like, even obviously, I live in Manchester at the moment, and it's just sad, man. It feels like whenever you ask them, like, you red or blue, they're like, you can tell by their facial expression,
What
like,
they are.
where they're at in life. And yeah, I think, to be honest, like you said, with the training ground stuff, bro, I don't know what they're doing there. They're playing Jenga, they're training. Like, it's got to the point, we've said so much about him that the only thing left to do is either win or get sacked.
Like all the things in between to that break it down of it's not this and this, like, it's boring.
Because it's theory. Because he can talk. Like, in press conferences, he can talk and he can talk and he can talk and he can make it sound so great.
Good salesman.
When it comes down to the
But then he
results,
also says stupid things, though. I'm not afraid to say
been
it. It's
saying
like
some
the
stupid
other day
things
he was saying
recently.
to the journalist, well, you keep telling my players that it's the system why we're not good. And I have to undo that now because they keep believing you, essentially, is what he's saying.
because the system's not good. and
Yeah,
they
but
don't
he's
believe
saying
it.
it's not the system. So basically, you're saying to the world, as Man United manager, you're basically going out there and saying that you don't have as much influence over your players as the media does. And that's, to me, I don't know what the
sackable
standards
offence.
are from a fan to expect from my manager. I don't want someone at the helm that emotionally unstable, like saying them type of things. But apparently it's okay because, you know, he's a good character.
All right. Well, listen, rival fans, let us know in the chat. Are you happy with the potential news that Ruben Amorim stays for another 3 years? Let us know in the chat. And United fans, what do you think about that as well? On Arsenal, just before we get into the holding the panel accountable, because I'm sure you've got some clips ready and loaded. I'm a bit nervous. But Arsenal, they're looking to expand the Emirates and offer David Raya a pay rise. Were you across this week? What do you
Happy, pay rise, deserves it. You know what I mean? He's been brilliant goalkeeper since he's come in. So definitely deserves it. I think he's one of the best goalkeepers in I think next to your keeper, Alisson, he's probably the next best in the league right now. So he definitely deserves a pay rise. And expanding the stadium, well, listen, they're talking about going back to Wembley to play. I remember last time we played there, man. We didn't get on too good at Wembley Stadium when we played there. But yeah, listen, I'm all for these expansion, but how is it gonna, you know, as long as that doesn't affect what's going on the pitch,
It will, though.
right? That's my thing. If they're like, because listen, we still are in pain to this day because of moving to the Emirates.
Yeah, but you've built your super
Right.
team now.
Huh?
You built your super team now.
Yeah, we had a super team when we was at Highbury and moved to the Emirates, and then it got dismantled, and we was told that that money needs, money's short.
But this ain't a whole new
Because
stadium. It's just like
It's not a whole
stand
new
or something.
stadium.
It should be fine.
It's not. It shouldn't affect it.
No.
But it better not affect it because I've still got scars. Right? When you start to see certain players leaving, like your Ashley Coles, all these people like that, leaving to other clubs, right? And then the owners are saying, "Well, basically, we need the money, man, to pay for the stadium. As long as it's nothing to do with that, and that's going to be." I think what they want to do is they want to sort of. I've been to the SoFi Stadium, which is ridiculous. You've been there. It's an incredible stadium. I think one of the ideas they want to do at Arsenal is have that 3D screen that they got going around, which if they built that would look unbelievable. It's just really, they've got a Real Madrid as well. I saw that Madrid. And I think they're looking to sort of do similar to what Madrid have done, like expand it up to about 70,000. I was saying the other day, we did a show on AFTV, and it'll probably be a lot more corporate boxes. And Arsenal now are in serious competition with Spurs when it comes to corporate boxes. Because remember, you'll have a lot of people who get corporate boxes. They're not fans of the club. They're just business people who want to give their clients a great experience. Spurs got a brand new stadium. They've got unbelievable boxes there. I have been in one. I went to an American football game there. And that's your competition. So now if you don't want to be, losing clients to Spurs, you've got to react. So I think a lot of that is to do.
It is.
Because there's a lot of fans saying to me, at least I'll be able to get a ticket. I'm like, yeah, are you sure about that?
I think
Because
it's
how many of those tickets are going to be like for the general sale?
Yeah.
And how many of those are going to be, they'll be putting in more exclusive boxes, bigger boxes, stuff that will be, improve the boxes that they got now. I think there's going to be a lot more of that.
Also, I know,
Is
like
my personal opinion.
we take the mick about Spurs in terms of like, it's got a go-kart track and you've got the Skywalk and it's the NFL pitch and all that stuff. But obviously, in terms of like the revenue that brings in and like the concerts and everything else they do there, obviously that's coming out
and Arsenal,
your pocket. Well,
Arsenal
taken away from your
ownership
pocket,
and that will be very jealous of that, and they'll be very wary of that, and they'll be looking and thinking, we got to, and that's fair enough. You've got to react to that. You've got to compete with that, because there is no doubt that Spurs, with what they've built there, are taking lots and lots of business in various things. And as I said, even on match day, Arsenal used to run that, the corporate thing. They had 2 rows of corporate boxes going all the way around. They had that locked, but they ain't got it locked anymore because of the Tottenham Hotspur.
When's the swimming pool gonna get finished off at Fulham? That's your competition. Listen, don't forget about Fulham. With the swimming pool.
They got that Fulham. That have you seen
The
there where they built
Riverside
that riverside thing?
Bro.
Looks beautiful.
Nice.
The only thing is, man, if you've got the weather to enjoy that, you know what I mean? Like, it does look nice.
So currently 60,000 at Arsenal at the Emirates. You'd be looking to increase that to around 70.
70, they reckon, yeah.
I mean, constructurally, in terms of architecture, I don't know how you would you have to take the roof off and then build up? I don't
God
know.
knows, right? How they do it? Would they build down? Possibly. I think it'd be more looking at the design of it. I think it would be more going up.
Yeah.
And as I said, I reckon they want to put that 3D screen on it, and maybe do they want to put a sort of another sort of skin around it? You've seen a lot of stadiums now where they sort of put a skin around it and light it up and stuff like that. I really don't know the full plans, but as I said, as long as it doesn't affect what happens on the pitch, we all want a nice stadium, we want a beautiful stadium, but more importantly, we want a team that's competing.
And in the 98 and 99 seasons, you had to go to Wembley, and don't forget, Wembley was about to go under big reconstruction itself. It got knocked down in 2000. But the record in the Champions League games, pretty bad. A 1-1 draw with Lens. You did beat Panathinaikos, drew to Kiev, you lost to Kiev, you lost to Lens, you did beat Panathinaikos away, and then there was a defeat at home to Barcelona. You got defeated by Fiorentina. So
that was terrible, man. I was there.
Why was it so bad, though?
I don't listen.
It don't even look like.
You know what it was, right? Probably. I don't know. There's a lot. I remember a lot of fans at the time were just like, "I hate this place. Get out of here." It was all got blamed on Wembley at the time, but we filled it. We filled the stadium and stuff like that.
73,000 on average you were getting.
But the performances there weren't good. But if it's just a temporary measure, listen, and fans know that you're going to be coming back to a even much more improved stadium, I don't think there's going to be any fan that's against it, but as I said, as long as,
How soon can we start this? We all want you to get a new stadium, man.
Oh yeah, you need a new stadium.
Talk to me, man. When can we start construction? Next week?
Our stadium or their stadium?
No, theirs, man. Whilst they're top, man. Let's get this show on the road. Wembley's there for you now, man. Don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about them.
Don't worry about our stadium.
Don't worry about me, man.
So there's a woman who's owns a house, I think, behind their stadium, right? He just said, "No, but I'll move." right? Now, innit? She's the one who's held up bare things.
Don't worry about us, man. I'm just trying to
Roman tried to pay her off. She's not having it.
Abramovich come, everything. She said, "I ain't moving."
We had that at Tottenham. There were certain businesses that wouldn't move, and just mysteriously they got lit on fire.
Oh,
for us?
What? Wow.
One did, yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I think for Spurs, not Spurs.
Allegedly.
I think for Chelsea as well. You got that big
Lords.
You got that railway track.
Lords, yeah. How many
you got a railway track behind it as well. So it makes it really difficult.
What's your stadium hold?
45?
42 and a half.
42 and a half.
Should be bigger for Chelsea.
That's crazy.
Should be. You need to address that.
We're trying
the same
to,
stadium for
I know,
how
St.
many-
Paul's Cathedral's line of sight is in the way as well.
Can't you just move to Earls
can't
Court?
do- we
No,
can't
sorry.
do
Earls Court
anything. The
building developments already locked.
Plus as well, remember they can't move.
CPO,
right?
we
Because
can't move.
they-
It's
they
not
own
even that.
the
We ain't got
pitch,
no
the
plan.
guys own the pitch as well.
Yeah,
even if we did.
pitch owners. Yeah, that's what he's talking
own the
about.
pitch.
CPO.
And the
That's
hotel.
mad.
Fans own the
Yeah,
pitch.
but
They said
if
you
they're
move,
charging you rent,
No, but you know what? If a proper alternative was given to them, I think they could be. Maybe it would be difficult.
You got to think some of these people don't want to move.
I hear it. But if a proper,
if you move, you can't be called Chelsea. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's mad. It's like that. That's why the CFC London branding's everywhere. But if there a proper alternative was given, maybe there could be a conversation. But there's no alternative. There's no option.
Turn into West London Blue, bro.
We're not moving to Uxbridge. You know what I mean, or Chesham. So Royslip. You know what I mean. There's no option. So what can you do?
Just build a thing at Cobham, man. Just build a wicked.
Are you mad?
I'm saying. M25,
Chelsea,
easy access.
No. Getting to Cobham is long as well.
Sorry, yeah.
Ground share a QPR.
What, Loftus Road? Jesus.
Robbie, staying on Arsenal,
God,
there was a quote from Paul Scholes in the week, who he described as Tonali being a better player than Declan Rice.
Yeah, I saw that. Come on, man. Rubbish he's talking.
Going mad.
Yeah.
Listen,
let me even make that video. I need to make that video.
Yeah. Listen, you need to get on that. You need to get on that, right? But listen, Tonali, I really like Tonali. He's a top player. But sorry, Declan Rice. Declan Rice's all-round game. He can play 6. He can play 8. And listen, his strengths in all departments. And since he's come to Arsenal, he's added the set piece stuff to it as well, right? He's just got so much more to his game than Tonali. I just don't understand that, Paul Scholes says a lot of controversial things, but come on.
Tonali's not better than Rice.
Yeah, I think Bruno's better than Tonali.
That was wild.
No, not at this current point in time. But didn't he say something like Rice doesn't score enough goals?
Yep.
And I'm like,
and I think
Rice
he's
has
got
scored more
goals than Tonali.
He's got more goals for Arsenal than Tonali has in his career.
Why are we judging that profile on goals anyway?
Stupid.
Yeah, but it's
them.
It's the United guys, man. It's the United. Bro.
Yeah,
whenever they talk, most of them, whenever they talk about football, it's just like it's like I don't know what lens they're watching.
This is why they're not the greatest coaches as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
The greatest managers.
A couple super chats, and then we're going to get into our own internal investigation led by Mr. HMRC. Medical Bunker says, listened on Monday, Rob. Arsenal will bottle it like they have done for the last 21 years. Flex free Amorim years. Good luck. Matisse, you support a soulless stock exchange. Okay. Big up Jeevakins, who is a gold level member. Shout out to you. Gotti17 says, thought that was Jarrell Hatto for a minute there.
At least it's not Isak. It's always Isak.
Jarrell Hatto, bro.
You look to me like Isak on the thumbnail. I ain't going to lie.
You should just put me in a Liverpool kit.
The expansion is going to cost more than the Emirates, says Red Square. Can you name all Welsh players to play for your club, says Joe Talks Footy. Welsh, Craig Bellamy,
Mark Hughes,
Gareth Bale,
Mark Hughes as well,
Ben Davis.
I gave you that one.
Ethan Ampadu,
Joe Allen.
Nice shout. I like that.
Nice.
Ethan Ampadu is great shout. Yeah, we haven't had modern era lineups. Yeah,
oh my god, what was
not
his
many
name?
Welsh ballers. Daniel James.
Oh my god, we had a fullback that was
Dan
Welsh.
James.
No, another one. Old.
What you said?
Oh,
Ian
just one then.
Just the big one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I only know him from Reading.
Roden was a good one.
That's a good question. I like that.
I think I had 5.
Great question.
You say Joe Allen?
Yeah, I said Joe Allen. Stefano says, Robbie, can you please stop giving the mic to Yardman?
It's all right. We've got a Gunners Unfiltered coming out with Yardman, right? I'm telling you, it's you just watch it when it comes out. I'll tell you, I went home after that, right, and I was just like, I was done. I was finished. Like, I was just exasperated, and he believes everything. Oh,
love it.
You listened to, right? You know the injury to Odegaard, right? He's blaming it on Arteta, right? I'll just say, right, go and watch it when it comes out.
He really doesn't. He really don't like Arteta.
I think he's going to be out tomorrow when he gives his reasons why, right? It's honestly, it's one of the funniest things ever.
Aaron Ramsey, did you mention?
Yeah, he said him.
AGT, are you enjoying the Van Dijk Ice Spice edits that Flex keeps sharing on his stories every 2 hours?
What's that?
All up.
Yeah, well, you didn't really. You haven't been reposted, engaging in anything apart from moaning at me, acting like I shouldn't be doing it.
That's what I saw as well.
This guy, this is what he does.
When the shoe's on the other foot, I just always remember him in my comments.
Get out my DL, get out my comments, Flex. Let's look at this guy.
Then
he's like, oh, you're 15th, and I was like, you're 10th actually.
He's always atting us on Twitter.
2 weeks ago he was saying how flawless Van Dijk is. So it's flip flops.
And in the same clip, what did I say? I said he's not the best of all time. That's what I said.
The
Didn't
best
pick that
or the
bit out.
greatest?
Yeah, greatest of all time. That was it. In the Premier League, I said he's not that. I also said that in the same clip, but you didn't want to.
He's the best.
You know what I'm saying?
He's the best. He's not the greatest. Like, I think he's the most talented, but he's not the.
Currently,
He can't be the greatest.
Or-
No, all
He's
time.
not finished playing yet. Is that why? He's still got
No,
time.
he's just
No,
not.
I just
'Cause
think
of how he
that-
defends.
I think with how long he's got left, he won't be able to amass all the accolades that you need to make yourself great.
He is great already. Come on, let's have.
No, he's
let's
the
have
best,
fun.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
being the
he's
most
the best.
talented. Unfortunately, just if you come to Liverpool, maybe like 5 years younger,
Yeah, that's a good point.
it would have been.
It's a good
Playing with
point.
Yoshida and them, man, instead.
We all got to
defenders
start
out here.
somewhere, man.
Actually, it
Got
was
def-
Mane,
got
Celtic
defenders
and
that
that
have
was, you know,
done it
it
for
was
15
Playing
years at the
against
top
Patrick
level.
and Thistle,
it was
bro.
Wanyama.
When he was trying to work out if football's for him.
It was
Patrick
Schneiderlin.
Thistle.
Patrick Thistle, what are they called?
Partick Thistle.
Patrick,
you
whatever.
are a
Falkirk and them, man.
Yeah, Falkirk.
Foul,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Inverness, Caledonian and Thistle.
Kilmarnock and them, man. Kilmarnock.
Kilmarnock, bro.
Yeah.
Dundee.
Fife, East Fife.
Yeah, Dundee United.
Ask you two as a Chelsea fan,
Oh,
you're
bro.
in Liverpool. Who was better, Van Dijk or John Terry?
It's Terry.
It's Terry, bro.
When you don't have pace and you're still
That's why you
able
can't
to
say
play
he's
at
the
that
best, bro, 'cause
level,
John Terry's better than him.
when you don't have the pace and you're still
Terry's
able
better
to
than him.
position yourself and play at
Come
that
on,
level
man.
and engage, someone that puts their head where the boots are flying versus someone that runs away and twerks from Caicedo, there's levels. There's levels. There's levels to this.
He's still hurt.
There's
Van
one
Dijk
man in.
scored,
No, it's not. I'm not hurt about, bro.
I saw you.
Look what
hurt. I
look
saw
what
you
Terry
hurt.
did in his
You were
career.
hurt.
Talking about Van Dijk versus in Carabao Cup final, bro.
Let's not talk
What are we
about
doing
he
right
did in
now?
his
Cara
career.
Bobbins
Maybe
and
we
that.
shouldn't.
Let's not be silly
No,
now.
yeah.
One was
Let's
part
not
of the
be
greatest
silly.
defense of Premier League history, 15 goals conceded as captain. The other one's twerking. What are we doing right now? You can HRMC me to the cows come home.
Working. Are you really being that disrespectful to my goat?
Yeah, when it's him though, he's very
yeah.
disrespectful on Twitter, isn't he? You see
Well.
the ats. You see the way he's chatting. You fam. What do you mean?
Who?
Brother's DMing me. Hold that.
He always does it.
12 o'clock at
Then when
night.
it's him,
for a
you're
fixture
not allowed
the
to say
weekend
nothing.
before.
Why are?
But now suddenly, I didn't even stick it on him. You know.
Why aren't we allowed
I
to
didn't
say?
even
why
stick it
are
on him
we-
like that.
Why do you tell us to be quiet?
Relentless.
Nah, relentless.
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 What? Oh, so I must do one and stop. Sorry.
Hours. Aura.
Sorry.
Allow it,
Like,
man.
Bro, if you got like a
So
lot.
it's rattled you. So it's
No,
rattled
it's about life.
Mind games.
about life.
Mind games.
Go touch
crazy,
some grass,
these mind
play some
games.
paddle,
But you
bit of
do
tennis.
things
We got him.
well.
That's how we know we got him, bro. We got him. That's how we know we got him. That's all. Thank you. What's it? No further questions. Right? Prosecution. Right?
Yo, imagine, one started at the top level at 20 playing at a top club. The other one was against Kilmarnock and St Mirren's.
No, but
and then Southampton.
Miriam.
And then
Southampton.
Liverpool. And we're comparing a 15-year career to the what? 8?
And when
No,
it's
but
good-
I don't think being a bigger team for longer means that you're better. Obviously, I'm not saying that I'm picking Van Dijk, but like for example, I'll take Van Dijk over Puyol, and Puyol was at Barca his whole career. Like,
That's a very good point.
Boy, I'm just saying, there's got to be ground. Like, there's got to be a lot of ground. When someone's done that amount of groundwork and that longevity at the top, there's like you said, tears to this.
Hold on,
Yeah,
wait.
You said earlier
JT
about
Van
tears.
Dijk over
Yeah,
Pure.
there
You
is
said
tears.
tears, bro.
100%.
There's
Van
got to be
Dijk.
tears.
You see Puyol. I'm
Off camera,
Puyol.
De Bruyne wasn't in the top tier.
man.
So
Puyol.
he
Nah,
started,
but
you know what
how
I
have you
mean?
downgraded him though? Because also you have to have
Man
the
won
whole thing
everything.
of like
Puyol's rash.
if you
Rash.
but if you play at that
Rash.
level for that long, you can't try and take away man's greatness. You can't.
No.
Puyol's a
okay.
great
Can't.
man.
That's like people say Gary Neville is like, oh, but he's this, he's that. Man played at the top level with
he
the best
did.
man for years
He
and won
did.
everything.
Tears,
No one's
bro.
saying he's a bad footballer. I didn't say he
Tears.
needs to go and play for, Malaga,
Leganes.
Ibiza FC, and Leganes. And I didn't say none of that. I said,
Self ego.
when we talk about the greatest centre backs of all time,
Yeah.
he is not in the conversation with
Who's
certain
Puyol?
other people based on
I would
ability.
agree.
As
Based
in,
on-
like, what-
he's one of the greatest captains to ever play football. I absolutely
But
agree
if you
with that.
captain that, you're
That's
part of it.
leadership. That's not ability.
No, because you have to have a bit. You can't just be a
He had
cheerleader.
ability.
You can't just.
He ain't
You
above
can't.
it,
You
man.
can't be a great captain without having
Puyol.
an outstanding.
What,
ability.
based on
No,
trophy?
no,
Why?
you
Because of
can't.
trophies?
You can't.
Not
Okay,
as
so
good
what?
as Van
You can't.
So let me just.
I'd have.
AGT,
I would put
walk
Van
me on
Dijk
this.
over Puyol.
So I
As
should
a
now
player,
put
as a
Jordan
player, I would.
Henderson
As a player, I
above
would.
Steven Gerrard because
It's
he
a great
won that
point.
Prem.
No, but he's one of Liverpool's great. Is Jordan Henderson one of Liverpool's greatest ever captains? Yes.
Yeah, he is.
But is he one of the greatest ever players?
No.
He's
Far
got.
from it.
He's got to be up there.
I would say top.
Has
He's got to
he?
be up there.
As a
Won't you put him?
footballer,
Has-
as a
Yeah, he's
footballer,
achieved
Van
everything
Dijk's
at the
better than
highest
Puyol.
level.
You don't believe
As
He's going to
a-
go down in history as one of the great, as the one of the greatest.
I don't
ever
He does not. I don't think he even
Not
gets into
ability
the
wise.
top.
No, not
Do you know
ability
what?
wise.
Jordan Henderson
But you can't take away
top
his.
50 Liverpool players.
Yeah, not
In terms of ability, but in terms of
Yeah,
captains,
Henderson.
he was the one that brought it home after
Yeah.
30 years. So you've got to respect him for that. But I agree, there's categories, and then you put those categories together, and then you tier them.
No, but
And as a
Puyol.
footballer,
Puyol was wicked though. You can't
Puyol's a
say
great player, man.
he's not a scrub.
Have you watched it back?
He's not a scrub.
He's not a scrub.
He's not a
Because I
scrub.
know you see people
This
that
is
watch
nostalgia,
football in the ITV
Yeah, this is
era,
this is
Yeah.
one game a
nostalgia.
week, bro. Go and watch the
scrub.
tape. Every tape is there. I've got a saying. I'm even gonna
Yeah, come
three
on.
certainties
got
in
it.
life: death, taxes, and Puyol somewhere eating grass in a compilation.
Nah.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
But that doesn't mean.
But you can't-
all
but-
centre backs have been twist up before.
Of course.
not like that.
Vidic.
Every single one.
Ferdinand.
Not like-
Vidic
Vidic
was
has been
eating
twist
hella
up.
grass.
Ferdinand's
You
been
got
twist
it-
up.
what-
You got Van Dijk. Look what Van Dijk's doing now. If you run the
but
tape
that's-
back of that, you can say, right,
Yeah,
is
but
that how
that's-
you used to defend? It's just isolated moments.
No, but that's with Van Dijk. To be honest, that's why all the
What about
old
like
heads don't
Pepe
like
and that
him.
then?
His
Yeah.
twist up is
Pepe
aura
Pepe
twist
was
up.
rash.
So that's what I'm saying. So Pepe's not a great defender.
No,
He's
No,
not
but he's a
world
better
class.
defender. He's a better defender, but he was rash in terms of discipline.
You could be rash.
All right,
and
what
world
about
class.
this one then?
I like
Krell,
Puyol. I like Puyol.
Ramos
Nah, man, it's not
or
for me.
Van Dijk?
Ramos or Van Dijk?
Ramos.
All
Ramos.
day.
Day long.
All day.
Who?
Ramos.
Ramos.
No, we
But
got-
the
we
way
got-
Van Dijk plays is more
love
elegant and all
Ramos,
them
no.
things.
can't
And
go
all
there.
that.
Van
When he
Dijk-
gets twist up, there's more aura in the
You
twist
really
up.
thought you hit that.
Because he doesn't fully commit to the twist up.
Yeah, exactly.
He just kind of lets it
He'll kick you
happen.
before
Ramos,
the
the fact
twist.
that
lets
you
it-
even
he lets
caught
it
that
happen.
up is
Dear
crazy.
Van Dijk to Ramos, man.
Did you
Yeah.
see what he just did?
Huh?
He went Ramos or Van Dijk thinking that was really going to slap. And then
But do you know what it is?
Ramos
Do you know what it is though?
No,
There-
I didn't
There's
ready when he
there's
did
two
Ramos
different
has
types of
done
defender.
At all levels of
Yeah.
the
So
game.
really, you should compare like Van Dijk, Ferdinand, and then you go like Puyol, Ramos, Terry. Like there's different types of
Whoa,
defender.
whoa, no. What do you mean?
Oh.
No, like
Ramos,
no,
Terry.
actually no. Terry wasn't rash, but you know what I'm talking about, like
Puyol used
aggressive
to go with like
defenders.
Vincent Company.
I'm putting like
those kind of
I'm
guys.
separating like
I agree there's a
I'm-
top table.
I'm
Yeah.
like
There's a
Salibas
top
and
table.
I'm separating like Salibas with Gabriel's. I'm separating
Oh,
like
style.
aggressive, style, aggressive kind of.
But John Terry wasn't the aggressive one in our defense.
No, Terry was the aggressor
he
and
was.
Carvalho was the
He
calm
was.
head. It
Yeah,
depends
No,
on the partnership.
Carvalho was the calm
Hella
head. He was the
elbows in the
sweeper.
back of the head.
Yeah, Carvalho was the calm one. Terry was the
could just do
aggressive
everything.
one.
Terry
Yeah.
could
Terry,
do everything.
Terry was everything, but that's why he's the best.
You can do everything.
Great on the ball as well.
Left
But
foot,
Terry
right
was-
foot.
Terry was-
quick
when you're
across
putting your
the
head down
ground,
where feet are, I'm going to call you a bit
pass,
aggressive.
Unbelievable in the tackle.
I'm going to call you a bit
Great
aggressive.
leader,
do you know what I mean?
unbelievable in the air. Was it most goals for a defender of a head at one point?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
top.
When your head is where boots are
Top.
flying, you're definitely a
Terry's
little bit
wicked.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Right now,
He's what you call a. If you want to describe a centre back, that's him.
Yeah. Complete.
100%. Juno says, is anybody going to the charity game this weekend? What game is that?
I think it's one in Worthing. I think
Okay.
that's the one.
Skull
Is it
saw
Gibraltar?
toe in Tonali, and it was a wrap.
Hey.
Wait.
Says
Next-
Lath.
next-
Big up
next
to
super
him.
chat.
Right, this next bit of the show. This segment is what you at home and the whole internet has been waiting for. Us, not so much. I'll be honest, because now it's time for the judge to enter the room. Carell, HR, what is it?
HMRC.
There you go.
Come on, man. We all pay taxes here, don't we?
Taxes
He
here.
doesn't pay.
Well,
clearly.
Do we pay taxes?
He doesn't
Some
pay.
people might, you know.
He doesn't
I'll
pay.
never forget those 4 letters.
They might be watching.
He
They've
ain't paying.
given me good rebates. They've also overcharged
What's
me.
a
I know
rebate?
them, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never seen that
know
before.
that.
So listen, this is your
Never heard
opportunity now to take the floor. You've got your apparatus there, right, to keep us in line.
Do you know what that's
So-
actually called?
A gavel.
Okay, good.
So you don't test him. He knows what it is.
Come on, man.
So Carell, the floor is yours, my bro.
I would like to say it's time for DR Sports to come to the stage front and center. Robbie, correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh.
Is there a Caribbean saying, was it dance a yard before you dance abroad?
Yeah.
Is that how it's
Poet says
something
that,
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, poet says that.
Matisse.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mr. Sir. This way, please. Look
I'm over here.
judge.
Come here.
Gonna need eye contact when you're
Hello,
in the
hello.
courtroom.
Yeah, we got to show respect to our guests. We've got to make eye
I
contact.
can't hold you in
We're both
contempt.
Chelsea fans, you know that, right?
No, don't try
Hey,
and bribe.
hey, after this, he's no Chelsea fan of mine. I'll tell you that.
God damn.
I really hope it's that clip, but
Come on, please.
So, you're self-proclaimed
Should I
Havertz
rise?
hater.
Should I rise for this? Do I stand for this?
yeah, you should.
You're a
remake
self-proclaimed Havertz hater.
Yeah, no problem.
So, what about this? Roll me the tape.
I Havertz. He is the new Dennis Bergkamp. He reminds me of Robin van Persie. I can see it.
and Matisse, when he was saying Kai Havertz is Dennis Bergkamp, I thought that was hilarious.
Did you?
Wait, he said
You
what?
said that.
No. Matisse.
Matisse
Matisse.
said.
Why did
Kai-
he say that?
Matisse said Kai Havertz is Dennis Bergkamp level. What?
I don't know. You need to quiz him on that. He was
Wow.
serious. He was serious. He was stressed.
They broke
What?
me, blood. I'm
He
broken,
must
fam.
be broke.
Front and center, come to the stage, come to the stage, come to the stage.
No,
Come to the stage. Hold on.
You're gonna bring me
No.
to the stage.
I don't know how you
No.
defend this.
Hold on.
No.
Can we move the camera up? We can't even do that without the facilities. Why, after an Arsenal 5, Chelsea 0 result, would I be realistically calling Hazard Bergkamp?
Hazard,
Why?
look,
Hazard was like
Bang it,
Bergkamp.
bang it, bang it.
That's a good opinion. Havertz was playing for Arsenal, I believe, in that game. We lost. He scored twice. Yeah. Arsenal fans were calling him and saying he reminds them of Van Persie. He reminds them of Bergkamp. So I was only therefore mimicking them and being sarcastic. So I would like to say that I'm innocent.
Do you have more tapes to defend yourself?
I will send you the tweets after the show of Arsenal fans or material
Why are you
content
sweating?
of them saying such.
Why are you running?
I'm not running.
I feel like, you know what?
Even the chat know. Even the chat know. They
No,
know.
yeah, but they're biased. This is
No, they watch me. The ones that
what
watch me know, bro. There's no way, and they know I'm not serious with that.
What I've
Havertz.
noticed is, you know, sometimes some people, they show up to court with a 5-star lawyer, Johnny Cochran, Robert Kardashian. Some people show up with court-appointed.
The one that cut the government gives
free
you.
one.
Council one.
Yeah.
And right now, you look like you have a 5-star lawyer.
Are you sure
know
you
what,
won't
yeah?
ever make
But
that
try and
comparison?
get wait a second.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't
Wait a
go
minute.
anywhere. Don't run. Don't run.
I'm
You
not
can't
running.
escape the
The
tax man.
jury know.
Okay, even if you are 1-0, if you truly believe so,
Yeah.
explain this one. Roll me another tape.
Says panel, who is better, Jackson or Havertz, and why? I will go right
Stop
now.
asking this question. We don't even
Yeah,
sit in
it's
the same
actually
conversation
mad.
with this guy anymore, man. We're on to bigger and better things. Talk about Watkins and Isak when you speak about Jackson now.
Fair enough.
We're not with these Havertzes and Nuneses anymore. It's
Alright,
tiring.
relax yourself.
Nah, man. I'm sick of
Isak.
it. I'm sick of it, man.
Top of the league.
Yes, Isak. You got more goals than him this season. Go check the stats. More goals than Isak, more goals than Watkins.
People-
Put us in that group chat now.
People, Matisse been drinking.
We don't want to be with these Havertzes and these rubber dub dubs.
He was in Ireland.
You lot are trying to replace
He's up on the
Havertz.
Guinness.
They're trying to
right?
replace
He's
him.
drinking, right?
man.
He just said Jackson's better than Isak.
Yes. No, I said
Right,
he's
so-
in that conversation.
right.
He scored more
Right,
goals than
so
Isak. That's
please-
what I said.
You know,
Well, this version of Isak.
So,
could be right.
Your trim looks
let me
nice.
talk.
Nah, all right.
When you're in a group chat, there's the smartest and there's the dumbest. There's different roles in the group chat, but you're in
So
the
you
group
were-
chat. No. So when I said he's in the group chat, he's in the group chat. Watkins this season, how many goals has he got, chat?
No, but this isn't this
How
season.
many goals has he got, chat?
One.
One goal. Watkins is on a downturn. I invested stocks. Jackson, who does he play for? Bayern Munich. They must
Has
rate
he
him.
played yet?
He must. Yeah, he scored.
oh, you rated him so
Only
much
a
that you got
Paphos,
rid
by
of
the
him.
way.
Yeah, he's on. Actually, I didn't.
That's how I rated him
People
so much you
know.
got rid of him.
I wasn't actually advocating for the sell. Now Isak is where it gets strong. How many goals has Isak got this season?
But is this clip from
One.
this season or is this?
That's
This is
last
last
season.
season.
So
It was when he was at
So-
Chelsea
okay,
as the main
okay.
guy.
So
Currently,
When
as
he
it
started
stands,
doing this-
as
You
it
know
stands
what-
right now,
You know what he's doing?
as it stands right now,
he's doing-
Isak
he's doing
130
the-
million value for money.
Hello.
Respect.
Hello.
It's meant to be a
The
cross-examination.
issue is here that he's doing the real Ferdinand thing. If you saw what he did yesterday, where it's like, I'm telling you that you said something wrong about this time, and you're bringing me receipts from years later, bro. What you're talking about right now is a different tax year
Thank
to
you.
the tape that you gave.
True.
And at the
Different, yeah.
time, Jackson and Isak were not in the same stratosphere.
Fair.
Even if.
He said fair.
Even wait. Sorry.
just slid it in
And
fair.
you know what? Let me even bring it to now. Jackson is scoring goals for Bayern Munich. I've seen Choupo-Moting score goals for Bayern Munich.
Fair.
Is Choupo-Moting better than Isak?
Oh. Yeah, but that's anyone can do that, bro.
No,
Anyone can do that, bro.
I'm asking you
Anyone
because,
can do that, bro.
because you tried to take us.
Anyone can do that.
You tried to take us to this tax year. You tried to take us
Alright,
over there.
but if I'm a
Your
sole
banks are
trader,
right. You know what you need to do?
Is not even in
is
it.
it not different rules apply for businesses and companies?
Brother,
No.
I swear it's 2 years. Not one. Sole trader, I hear
you
you.
need to talk to your
But
accountant.
company is 2
You've
years.
got a bill approaching.
Bro,
Talk to
2
your
years for a
accountant.
company, bro. LTD.
3 years
So if
of books you need.
He's
for
feeling
sole
FFP
traders.
right now, man.
Yeah.
No,
And
That's
and the
inexcusable.
time
You
were
just gotta say
talking
my bad,
about,
bro.
Isak scored 25.
Have you
in
ever
that
heard
season.
of the median in maths? This is Jackson's
Mean median mode.
Mean median mode, bro. Mean median mode. Jackson's the median.
I've heard-
Watkins, Isak median,
I've
bro.
heard of mid. That's what I've heard of, right?
Median.
Come on, how can you?
So I'm saying
I forgot that one.
So what? What are we saying then?
Can we,
How
no,
we
like,
ended?
can we just take? I'll take a quick verdict. You know, you can be my jury. I'll
Guilty.
usually let the
Yeah,
viewers
guilty.
tell me if they're.
Guilty, man.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty, man. Guilty.
Get him in jail.
You know what?
Guilty.
Jackson's quite young.
That's over.
I'm not even giving you a Chelsea deduction. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not doing it.
Wait, Watkins on a downturn. So
Oh, shut up, man.
Oh, he's hanging on to the Watkins.
Oh, here we go.
He's that drunk uncle at the
Stocks are
party.
dropping,
now.
bro,
Shut
so-
up, man.
You know what I mean?
Flex is funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one I was
You know,
waiting
I don't even
for.
want to. I don't even want to intro it. Please, just roll the tape so we can all.
Like, Amrabat, you mad?
My
Like,
Donny,
I'm doing that.
my
Yeah. 25 million. Like, I'm gonna say something, yeah, and you might think it's cap. You might think it's crazy. I'm telling you now, he's not that different to what Declan Rice can give you. For 25, Declan Rice was 105 and Amrabat's 25. If you're looking at Fiorentina versus West Ham, I saw a player in Amrabat on the ball doing bits. Declan Rice, by his own admission, didn't even have the best game, kind of got marked out of the game. As a player, there's not as much difference as people may think.
I agree.
With the 105 million guy who's got the steel, the muscle, get forward, good on the ball. With the 25 million guy.
You think mine's bad? You're cooked.
You're guilty.
So
of
I'm just
charge.
going through the accolades that they won at the clubs when there was in the thing. So Amrabat won the FA Cup.
Nah,
I'm
don't
trying
do
to
this.
see what Declan Rice has won since.
Didn't wait. But at the time
You
of
know
that take, Declan Rice had just beat Amrabat in the Conference League final. No,
in the game. Yeah,
he did. Didn't
So that's that guy that he's called Lex. That's Lex. And
This guy.
obviously in 2022, you can check the receipts and check the tapes. I went to the World Cup. I was there, part of this channel. That's real. And I watched Morocco play.
Okay.
And I saw him outpace Mbappe and give him a little shoulder in that game that Morocco went on to lose.
Did you see the rest of the times they went head?
Nah, so basically what Lex saw, he basically got excited because he saw how good he was at like elite level competition, because you know you got to talk about elite level competition. But yeah, I think Lex has probably missed the marker on that one, to be
But
fair.
did Lex or Flex?
Lex.
Did Lex not watch Declan Rice for West Ham as well?
Lex. Nah, he was just talking about like just in that season, Lex. So
That was July,
to be
though.
fair, I'm glad you brought that.
That was
because
July, so
I
it's
did,
pre-season.
yeah.
That was July
Pre-season.
23.
Pre-season,
Yeah, because
mate.
basically
That was a year and a half
I did
after.
because basically I did speak to
Oh,
Lex
this is
about
waffling
that.
now.
So yeah, I told him that's a bad take, to be fair. So.
And remember when I said about
Crazy.
5-star lawyers and court appointed?
Impersonation
He's
in the court,
representing
by the way.
himself.
Yeah.
Impersonation.
Yeah. No, I'm representing Lex.
Imposter.
You're representing Lex.
I can't represent myself because that means to be me in that.
Bring
thing.
Lex in it now then.
Where's Lex?
He's not here because you didn't
Oh.
tell him. You didn't tell him he had to come to court. If you'd have summoned him,
Okay,
then
so
I would have known. So
can
but
I
now
add-
you've let me know.
Brother, can I add, you see the tax man, he's a busy man. And I think you have to kind of organize and prioritize the ones that are not paying big taxes. Like, that's a big one. That's
Yeah,
like hundreds of thousands of pounds you owe the government. My thing was kind of like a little
No.
£5.
No,
No,
you
no,
can't
no,
use
no.
other people's
Yeah, you can't
fortunes.
use
Can I get a
You
rebate,
can't-
bro?
No.
Mine was a
We
little
all
one.
have to be
Discounts,
accountable.
no
Mine was like a
Guilty.
TV
So,
license for
Guilty's guilty.
This guy's
Guilty.
Dodgy
Yeah.
stick.
This
So
guy
do
was
I-
a whole.
Yours was bad. That was.
Yeah,
that
I
was
can only
terrible. Amrabat.
That's the
I
worst
can only
one so far.
apologise
Yeah.
on behalf of Lex and take full accountability.
Bro.
guy.
Because yeah, I
But
think
if you're an imposter in the court, that will go against you. as well,
It
probably.
does, but you know what? I can see there's a bit of embarrassment there,
Right.
and there is an apology that's come forward more than what Matisse had to offer.
Yeah.
So I can be a little bit.
Can you be lenient
more
with the
lenient-
sentencing,
but
please?
I'm telling you, I'm at the highest end of the sentencing guideline at this point. So
But you can drop it for a little bit.
little
of a,
bit,
I don't think that can't be.
Yeah.
done.
little bit extra visitation.
Get 2
That's
weeks
all you
less.
get.
But it's a heinous crime. It's a
Have you
heinous
got
crime.
more of his? Or was that like the bottom?
was
of
No,
the
I
bag?
think that was enough.
I'm in a pretty bad way, so I reckon that's
That's
probably
25 to life, that one.
Crazy.
That's 25.
That is crazy.
I don't even remember
There's-
saying that.
They don't ask murder if they robbed the Tesco on the Tuesday.
And you know what? When they said July 23, I'm going. I don't remember talking to Fuad. I don't remember what am I even about to say. This is incredible.
So what, are we all saying
This
guilty
is
then?
crazy.
Yeah, but I
What do
think-
you
mean
guilty?
I'm.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
What's the stretch,
How do you
though?
plead
Ah,
guilty?
That's a 15.
You know
stretch.
that's like a whatever Bernie Madoff got for when he got bagged. You need to be looking at those kind of minutes.
Big numbers.
Yeah.
Amrabat, bro.
That's crazy.
Amrabat.
I can't believe that's a
Amrabat.
bad.
Rice.
Who ended up playing left back, by the way?
Declan Rice. Amrabat.
Maybe his name's Sajib.
I actually can't.
You know what it is? Yeah, you got World Cup tax. You got World Cup tax.
Yeah, you got
That's
World-
what it is. I told you never buy a
If
player
that's
for an
what they can
international
do
tournament.
within a little bit of research. But
There's hella
I
tape.
can't believe that.
Yeah.
No, that's really bad.
I'm scared.
That's really bad.
With that,
Really
Jailed.
With that being said,
Jesus Christ.
at HMRC, I like to say that although not all lying is obvious, delusion is a form of cap. So with that being said, Abby, let's roll your tape.
It's late. Arsenal are in the title race. Villa.
Of course they are.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Of course they are.
if Villa are and Arsenal are,
Whoa,
So we-
relax,
No,
relax,
some
relax.
are. Sure.
You got
What, Spurs in the title race?
Nah.
Sure. I mean, if
Wait,
that's
you
what
they are,
it's
they are.
saying.
Clip-
Are
wait,
Spurs in the
They
title
are.
race?
Hold on.
Yeah, and remember that, people.
Hold on.
Remember what
If
she
that's
just
what
said.
we-
All right,
I
what
mean,
are you saying?
I'm saying if you look at the numbers, then they must probably still. What year is that?
Believe.
That's start of Ange.
Yeah.
23-4, no?
Well, in fairness, Spurs were top of the table after 10 games.
Title race before Christmas?
I
Isn't
For
this-
Halloween, mate.
You guys got in trouble.
Let
for
alone
that, isn't
Christmas.
it?
Yeah.
would like to
Printing
know.
out.
I would like to know the
t-shirts
date.
top of the league at Christmas.
Yeah,
He should be in jail. He should be in jail.
Yeah.
Cecil should be in jail right now.
I would like to just have further evidence from the court because I would like to know the date. There's some context that was missing out of that.
What I would like to
To
tell
say
you
that at
you
any
may
time.
not
Excuse
know-
me.
What
Oh,
you
hang
may
on.
not know is that is actually
Oh,
part of a
Oh no.
near 2-minute video of you inserting Spurs into title
This is a
races
Rico.
when you know really well that Spurs have only been in one title race, at least in my lifetime, and they
yours.
finished third in it.
And mine. And mine.
Where did they go on to finish that season?
Third
Fifth, isn't it?
Fifth.
or fifth.
Not even in the top 4. Mad.
Fifth in the title race.
Yeah, but as I would say, as I would
What,
just
each way bet
so
on that?
finishing fifth in
Five
that
each way.
season, finishing fifth in that season, right, meant that Arsenal didn't win the league. It meant that Spurs win the Europa League, which then Spurs then went on and won. So really,
No.
I'm not actually guilty of anything.
not.
Yeah, but
There's
there's
no
no
accountability.
You finished 17th.
I'm not
So
following
what
how
does
that
speak to your
even-
league shot?
Yeah, talk about the league.
We just have bigger fish to fry. But I get this is more like a parking ticket.
It's-
This is an
No, I think because it's like
I feel you could
I feel
Community,
like
is this your
I-
service? Community, is this
No,
community
no,
service?
you know why? Because
I've got off so lightly here. You could have absolutely.
I think to say
I'll be
Spurs
honest.
being in a title race at any time of your life
exactly.
is
With all the history,
should be sentenced to death.
all the evidence against it.
You know what?
That's such a serious crime
The issue is right
Heinous.
because you know there's no chance.
There's a lot of evidence that stacks up against it.
with Matisse and Flex. To be fair, is you can see the reactionary nature of it. Whereas I would expect a Spurs fan who hasn't seen a league title at that point hadn't seen a Europa League or a Champions League win, like none of the big major trophies, maybe not even an FA Cup win is as high.
Maybe,
you know,
maybe I just wanted to feel wanted and in a conversation.
No, that's delusion.
No, the emotional thing's not.
Delusion
gonna
is
work.
a crime as well.
Delusion
you know.
is a crime.
No.
No?
So
Okay, I hold my hands up. But yeah, fine.
you submitting a guilty plea without us.
Guilty.
trial.
Guilty.
So you've said it yourself.
Guilty.
I like that.
Guilty.
Well, that's all you two had to do as well, you know.
Nah.
Guilty. You are guilty.
Nah.
You can't
Well, I
claim
just
that.
admitted
You
it.
can't claim
Nah.
amnesia on yours.
Mine was
I
the
admit
first
it,
one was
mate.
sarcasm,
I admit it.
second one still
I admit
pending.
it. And then I had
that was
self-reflection as
heavy.
well.
I actually feel like I've
Got
got
to
it
look
quite
at
lightly.
I mean,
there.
even though you said it was Lex.
Really lightly.
Yeah.
Must
Tell me,
submit
that's
different.
last
one.
one.
You submitted
Is that
different.
all my
Yeah,
takes?
you're
Oh,
good. You're good for now.
fantastic. I'm
You're
Guilty,
good
yeah.
for now. Let me just.
Fantastic.
No one's
Let me
beating
make-
charges.
Yeah, you're good for now. Alex,
Oh, you right?
you know what? Can I shake your hand, please, mate?
Thank you, mate. You right?
And this is very important
This
to
is
what
good.
I'm about to show.
Please.
You're a man of handshakes. Roll the tapes.
The Echo put out this morning looks to be on the way to happening, which is great. When he does retire, which from the Premier League, which we don't know when it will be,
Wait,
right?
you sure about that?
Am I sure that he'll sign a new contract? Yes, I'm saying it on camera, live on DR Esport. I think he will sign a new contract. I'll shake your hand if you want.
Are
So-
you sure? Because you
Yes,
said the
I've just
similar
said,
thing to
with
Zubimendi,
chest.
I don't
right? With
Yeah, but
chest.
Zubimendi, this is Salah now.
Doobie-doo, where
Would
are
Jude
you?
Bellingham still be tempted to come to Liverpool without Champions League football? Yes. You're
Yeah,
going
but
on
be
like we
honest
haven't
with
been
you, if
chatting
you're
to his
talking-
dad for
yeah.
6 months.
You chatting up his
The
dad.
first one was Salah, though, right?
Yeah, but they clipped up the first bit. The bit after was Moises Caicedo, Lavia, and you keep telling us that you have it on good authority. What?
Trend.
What list your sources?
Trend.
If you want-
authority.
Who is that?
I plead the fifth. No comment.
No, that's not going to wash.
Does
We're not in America.
Oh, was it
Does.
Trent?
Trent.
no? It
was
says
Trent.
Salah at the end of the
Oh.
clip. It says Salah. So I wait. Hang on. Has the evidence been jilted?
Have
with?
they?
Has it been doctored? Because I wouldn't have said that about Trent. I would have said it about
You
Salah.
would have said that about Trent.
Yeah, I think you would have.
And I specifically
clip.
told you
Guys,
to stop
guys,
speaking about
guys.
it.
You
said
have
that
said
about
Guys,
yes
no
about
comment.
Trent.
I despise this guy, and I really want this to be his time. I heard it say Salah, man.
It was Salah.
Was it
yeah.
Salah?
Can we run it back?
Can we run it
Run
back?
it back.
It said Salah, man.
Listen to the last second.
It
of
said
the clip.
Salah.
Yeah, because
Listen to the last second. See, if you haven't got your tapes ready,
You better not F this
no,
up,
but
guys.
How
if he does get off on
There
this
are
one,
so
I
many
want to
clips.
play the rest
It
of that
will be
other
a
video.
technicality.
There's
Yeah.
worse.
I'll take that.
There's actually
I'll
worse.
take the technicality all day.
It's a mistrial.
Can we run it back?
Run it back then, go on.
The Echo put out this morning looks to be on the way to happening, which is great. When he does retire, which from the Premier League, which we don't know when it will be,
Wait,
right?
you sure about that?
Am I sure that he'll sign a new contract? Yes, I'm saying it on camera, live on DR Esport. I think he will sign a new contract. I'll shake your hand if you want.
Are
So-
you sure? Because you
Yes,
said
I
the
just
similar
said,
thing to
with
Zubimendi.
chest.
I know.
Right, with
Yeah, but
chest.
Zubimendi, this is Salah now.
Zubi-dooby-doo, where
Would
are
Jude
you?
Bellingham still be tempted to come to Liverpool without Champions League football? Yes. You're going on like we
Okay, we've done.
But the Salah
done
one
our-
did.
First
sorry,
one's
can
not
I-
admissible in
Can
court.
I
I
ask
think we
the
have-
court?
I think-
All right, wait,
That
VAR.
Before the VAR, can I ask the
They-
court?
wait a minute, they
Did
got
Mohamed
another-
Salah sign a new contract?
Yeah, absolutely.
How,
Thank
how have they managed to get that
How have they
wrong?
got
Can't
that
believe
wrong?
you've done
There
that.
are thousands
There's
and
so
thousands
many
of
hours
hours
of
of footage.
There's so
of
many
saying
hours of
things.
footage on that
Sometimes
computer.
HRMC
I
isn't
sent them the
always
hard
right.
drive with
Yeah.
all the files, all the documents,
Crazy.
and they've clicked the Salah one and not the
Crazy.
other 100
No.
players that they could have clicked.
He's
This
off
is
on the tail.
not- this
There
is
was-
not how it's supposed to
No,
go.
no, no,
There
no.
was Caicedo.
Unless he's got more.
Don't worry.
Matisse, hold on.
We've got more.
I'm getting word from my head researcher. They're telling me there's more on the way. But as for now, you're in
I'm
the
innocent.
Yeah, you're in the black. You've done well.
I mean,
Jude Bellingham.
Bellingham
Did
one.
you speak to Mark? Did he tell you his son was coming to Anfield?
Listen, it was a known fact that Liverpool and Mark, as you
Yeah.
pronounce his name.
Oh,
yeah.
Mr. Bellingham.
Mr. Or
But they're all
in
Bellingham,
the court,
aren't they?
we'll do Mr. Bellingham.
What
because
did you call
yeah.
him when you spoke to him?
It wasn't me.
Oh.
And I can't claim that it was because it wasn't. Probably wouldn't have picked up if it was me. But listen, it was a known fact. It wasn't just me that has said this. So the blame, the guilt, cannot lie with me, unfortunately, on this one, Carell. Because I heard it was
But
a known fact.
you took it from elsewhere and you put it out into the. This is a big platform, you know.
It's a
I
very
think you're
big
underestimating the size
No,
of
I
this
know.
platform
I
and
know
the
how big it
reach
is.
of this platform. So for you to go on here and spread misinformation in terms of would Jude Bellingham come to Liverpool without Champions League
That's
football?
true.
But is that a
I
crime?
seem to recall that he plays for Real Madrid at the moment.
He does,
He does not play for Liverpool.
correct.
So that age, like,
But
Milk.
where was the
You-
handshake on that one?
there's more.
Oh, is there?
There's more tape.
But as
I
we
hope
stand
so.
here right now,
There is more.
guilty.
There better be more.
Guilty.
Yeah,
I mean, before you've even stood up
Hold on a
to
second.
the court, you're definitely guilty,
You're
yeah?
definitely guilty of
So
that.
at the minute, I'm the only innocent one.
You're not
As things
innocent.
stand.
Because what is a Bellingham?
Well, you're not innocent because Bellingham
No.
didn't play for
Bellingham
you.
Okay,
didn't come.
I'll do a light 6
Trent
hours
didn't
community
come or-
service.
No.
Reparations,
Trent,
I'll do that, that's fine.
you don't even need to run tapes on
Exactly.
you, man. You got about 1 million. Trent Alexander-Arnold definitely signing.
Zubimendi.
Despite us telling you,
Where's
Say
the
that.
evidence, though?
we
We're in
gave
court,
you the.
Robbie.
You know,
remember, we
This is
gave you the
black and
evidence.
white.
That's it.
We were in LA and we saw him, right, with all the
yeah.
Real Madrid
Cecil
players.
Begfriend.
Yeah?
Oh.
Remember?
We have the evidence.
What have we got?
Roll another.
10 seconds before
Oh,
they get
right.
involved.
10 seconds.
Because
See,
the
that's
court-
what I
the
mean.
court
He's
has-
sweating now.
If we're in
The
court,
court have-
and
You don't
the
got
debate
one
aren't
job.
ready,
One job.
You don't let this guy get off scot-free on a day like today, bro.
This is Alex.
I'll talk to the people.
This
Yes.
is
I'll talk
literally,
to the
what is
people.
it like?
No.
The glove don't fit.
Yeah.
type of thing.
It
This
doesn't
is
fit right
crazy.
now. On the
It doesn't fit right
This
now.
is crazy. On a technicality.
And then he's going to release a book saying, "Did I say it?"
Did I say it?
I guess we'll never know. See, this is what I mean.
going on?
If it's not ready there,
Hurry up!
what are your
Listen.
people telling you?
I
What are your people telling
look.
you?
I'm holding the blame for my team. They're not bringing the evidence.
There
quick
are
enough.
thousands of hours.
They
of
brought the
things that we
incorrect
have
tape. I
said.
can't believe
See,
this.
whoever's
They've
in
had
charge of
days
the
and
tapes-
weeks to scrutinise the
prepare.
evidence and prepare their case
Right, we got
and
it.
give you what you
We
need.
got it now. We got it.
We good?
And that's Chelsea right now.
You're trying to, all that work grafting for Chelsea.
For what?
See you in a bit.
Hello, Moises. You're up. All right, let's go. We're 50. This 100% of.
So I saw you on Twitter again doing a Lavia handshake. What handshake is that?
That means the fee has been agreed.
What handshake's that? Is that
That's the gentleman's handshake.
Is that a Son Harry Kane when they had the little?
And if we ended up with Lavia, success. If we ended up with Caicedo, success.
A lot of talk about Xabi Alonso. I think he comes to Liverpool. I think it's almost nailed on.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, to be honest.
So is Jude Bellingham, though. Stranger things have happened.
That was not.
No,
never done,
I don't think that was.
That was never known. But when a job like that comes up, who are you to say no to that? You can't say
Following
no to
top
it.
managers is always difficult.
Kids were born in Liverpool.
Well,
And also,
I
let's
think
be
his
honest.
mind's made up.
But he's definitely
I
decided he
think
wants
it's
to come
made
to
Also,
Liverpool.
if you're building your
I'm all in on Amorim. Vamos, chica!
Yeah, you're all in, yeah.
I'm all in. This one, I know I said last time, but
This
I
one,
do think this
90%?
one will come. Yeah,
90%.
I've
I'll
heard.
go 90 again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's
50
talk
quid?
about the Liverpool game.
Come on then. Oh.
What, Almeron's coming?
Yeah,
90%.
50 quid, I'd say. Yeah.
Why?
You know, I'm not going to lie, it's nice to get one over on the other big clubs and persuade him through the door. I did tweet him saying there's some great tapas places in Liverpool, so maybe that's what has potentially put it up with.
No, I need to.
Ruben Amorim.
There's too much to unpack. Too many charges.
Whoa! That was about Trent.
It was worth the
That
wait.
was without Trent.
Also,
Hold
I
on.
made a bet with you.
Ruben Amorim.
That's worse than Amrabat, that. If you wanted Ruben Amorim.
What did we shake hands on? Can you check
Run that again.
We need that bit, just that Amorim
I
bit.
need the Amorim.
Yeah, not the first one.
We got to make sure.
There's a lot of charges, you got to make one stick, girl.
Run that back, please.
Almerim, Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
Xavi Alonso,
Zubimendi?
that's another one.
5.
Lavia, Caicedo. That's 5.
6, 7. That's
This
7
is a
charges.
And I know
Bro,
you retweeted that
this
tweet
is
that
a
said,
That's 7
that
charges.
said Chelsea don't have any more money to bid, so we're going to
Bro,
swoop
that's
in and get him on the last
that's
day.
7 charges.
Retweeted it. I know he's that kind of guy.
That's 7.
And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you.
That's 7
pesky
charges.
kids.
And this needs to be run back ASAP.
You're
No,
not saying-
I need to
You
see that
said
Amorim.
HMRC
He
stinker
said.
and hook.
if you're building your
I'm all in on Amorim. Vamos, chica!
Yeah, you're all in, yeah.
I'm all in. This one, I know I said last time, but
This
I
one,
do think this
90%?
one will come. Yeah,
90%.
I've
I'll
heard.
go 90 again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's
50
talk
quid?
about the Liverpool game.
Come on then. Oh.
What, Almeron's coming?
Yeah,
90%.
50 quid, I'd say. Yeah.
Why?
You know, I'm not going to lie, it's nice to get one over on the other big clubs and persuade him through the door. I did tweet.
7 charges.
Let me go through them.
Yes.
Caicedo.
Yes.
Lavia.
Yes.
Bellingham's dad.
Yes.
Xabi Alonso.
Yes.
Ruben Amorim.
Yes.
Trent.
Yes.
And what's the other one?
You know what it is? At this point, the MVP is the research team because they gave him the hope. But they came into the courtroom last minute. They said, oh, hold it. We have more evidence to submit.
Wow.
Do you want to dissect him charge by charge or?
You slagging off Ruben Amorim.
Do you want to run them all concurrently?
You said who did you send tapas recommendations to?
Zubimendi.
That would have been
Zubimendi.
Zubimendi. That would have been.
Zubimendi.
How'd that go?
Wow.
He's at Arsenal now.
You sending them for
Do
this
you know what?
area?
I thought I was in, like you said, I thought I was in the black. I thought there was some charges. The papers got mixed up. I thought I would get away on a technicality, but unfortunately for myself, actually, objection.
One.
Someone just said it in the chat.
That's your legal counsel. The chat.
Charges. He does. He deflects.
It's not deflected. Let's go back.
Do you know what?
no.
You wanted the
Point of
worst.
view,
My 50 quid.
My hands are up.
Yeah. Take him out. Take him out,
Yeah,
man.
just
Take him away, bro. Yeah.
I don't even know
Agency, Alex, we sentence you to banishment for the rest of the show, man. Don't want to see your face around here again.
Imagine if they got no kick.
It's cooked.
Still champions though.
Oh, yeah.
Not under Amorim. Not under Amorim. Not under Xabi Alonso.
Oh my
Not
God.
with Bellingham. Not with
Innit?
Lavia. Not with Caicedo. Not with Zubimendi.
Man didn't mention Slot once.
No.
Man had a whole.
He didn't even know who he was then.
He had a
Never
whole-
even heard of Arnie
But
Slot.
You do realise he had a whole different midfield planned in his head.
Yeah,
for Liverpool
completely
Football
different.
Club.
Yeah.
Caicedo, Lavia, and Zubimendi,
And
Bellingham. A whole new midfield in a squad capacity.
Led by Ruben Amorim.
Led by Ruben Amorim and Xabi Alonso as assistant manager, and Trent was still at right back at
In
the
a
time
3-4-3.
too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, man. Nah, that was worth it. That was worth it.
Listen, man. They tried to
The
put me
team
in
done.
jail,
They done the Lord's work.
and obviously I had a word. Some money was exchanged, and
That's
I
insane.
broke free.
Hey, that wasn't HMRC getting bribed, man.
That's
the
crazy
system.
work.
Do you know what?
Crazy.
What I will say? Good work. Yeah. I thought I got away with it, but yes, I said Amorim, I'm all in, Vamos Chico, all of that. My only defence I would have said is I
you
said
pled guilty?
90%, not 100%.
Yeah, but
However,
that was
I'll take a charge.
But that wasn't the first time you said 90% because I've even preemptively said, what is it, 90% again?
And what does 90 plus 90 mean?
180.
180%.
So what? Is it jury time?
No, actually, can I backdate my £50 that I obviously forgot about?
Separate tax year doesn't count.
Yeah, but you haven't paid it.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
Is there interest?
You have to keep paying it, but you can't
Exactly.
say what you
Is
owe.
it
Like it's a new
interest?
tax.
Can I set up
The
a
credit
payment
scores
plan?
drop now, right?
Can I set up a payment
If it's
plan?
reasonable,
That's legal.
Yeah.
If it's reasonable,
Payment plan?
So what is reasonable in your eyes? 5.
I would want it paid within 6 months. So
Okay,
10
that's fine.
Okay, so come
Tenner-
back in 6 months.
I'll be
10 a
back.
month,
back.
10%
If you lot will
interest.
have me, I'll be back.
What month is we in?
10% interest. I'll give her 60 quid across 6 months.
So
then.
in
60 quid over
April,
6 months.
in
Is that okay with
April,
you?
yeah, that's fine. In April, will you come back and make sure I've received my
That's tax
my
season,
money?
man. Let me.
It's gonna be busy.
Have I got jail time or do I just pay the fine and move on?
Fine.
You might have the longest sentence
Oh, that's
so
no,
far.
that's just
Man
that.
said-
Yeah.
You tried to
man
blag
said
it in the courtroom.
man
Bro,
said
you know
fine.
when they say about like the charges and it's like the man's got too many charges, you can't give him like 80 years for that, 60 years for that, because
Yeah.
it'd be if I found, so they do it concurrently, bro. That's
No,
what
you
you
do
got.
what they do in America. You just say like 10 consecutive
Oh,
life
just-
sentences.
Life without parole.
Yeah.
So man's gonna have to be a cat to come out.
And I feel like that would be
7.
a great way to wrap it up.
Oh wait, but
No,
No,
we
If I did-
must be.
no.
There must be
No.
one more
You
left.
don't have a
No,
call.
thank you
It's
everybody for
amazing.
watching.
Don Robbie in a
There's
Rico.
no
In a Rico.
This is
You have to get the kingpin.
chance.
You have to get the kingpin.
Rico, the man
You mean I can
Yeah.
come here and get the
He's the leader of the OCG.
This is John Gotti. This is
John
John
Gotti.
Gotti. I'm Frank Castellano. This is John Gotti.
Man said Rico, you know.
He's not Teflon here. Robbie, how's the weather today?
And don't lie.
Weather all right today?
I don't know, man.
Robbie looked nervous.
I'm nervous.
There's so
I'm
much.
nervous.
Yeah, he's seen him like this.
When I've seen all the stuff that's been stacking up against you guys, I'm like, yo.
It's
Well,
gonna
when
be a
we-
big
when
All
we-
right, come.
When we talk of the weather, it's been a heavily memed thing, hasn't it? How you spoke to Ty about when he blamed the weather and whatnot.
What have we got here?
One problem with that. Isn't this you? Roll the tapes.
It's a horrible day to play football in because anybody who's here at the game, it's it's got swirling wind all around.
Sounded like
Obviously,
Ty here.
no, same conditions for both teams.
true.
But what you could see with us, because we were dominating the game, it affected us even more. Because every time we're trying to, put a pass through to beat that high line, we were overhitting them, we were underhitting them. We just couldn't seem to get to grips with.
That cannot
Nah,
be,
come on,
that
listen.
can't be the
No,
worst.
I've got a case of defence there.
not the worst one.
You clearly hear me say,
Yeah.
same for both teams.
No, but then you then said
no.
because you were dominating,
Yeah.
it was worse to you.
You said it affected you more.
Yeah.
But I said same for both teams.
It wasn't the same for
It's a
both teams. 'cause
contradictory
it affected
statement.
Yeah,
you
100%. You said to Ty one day,
So I didn't
it's
blame-
been raining.
No.
That's what you
I
said.
didn't blame it. But I remember you when you played Grimsby. You were saying that the
Don't
weather.
deflect.
No.
Was
No.
that-
I've had my charges.
We're not doing that.
I cussed my goalkeeper out of existence.
Basically, what I'm saying, I mentioned the weather, but I didn't use it as an excuse.
He's trying to cut a deal.
Yeah,
he's trying to cut a deal.
It's a plea deal. It's a plea deal.
Don't let him cut a deal.
Nah.
Tell me you've got
Nah.
more.
I need my tax
there is
in
more.
full.
Tell me.
Anyway,
It's okay if that
thanks
was-
for watching the
No!
show.
You don't run.
Alcatraz setting.
Because if that wasn't enough,
Oh,
this one has aged like milk that you bought the day before it expired. Roll the tapes.
There we go.
Can Jesus outscore Erling Haaland? Right? I know it's going to sound like I'm getting carried away, but can he outscore him? I think definitely he can. At Arsenal, he's going to be the main guy. I know you're looking at it, you're closing your eyes on that, but
No,
Arsenal-
I'm just processing what you're saying
all
because
right, let me give you my reasons why, right? At Arsenal, he's going to be the main guy. The reason why I think Jesus could outscore him is because Haaland's going to be more going to have to fit into a system at Manchester City where it's not all about Haaland.
respectfully, I would disagree.
Before we get to defense, I would like to remind the viewers. I use this one, yeah. That this was Erling Haaland's first season, the treble-winning season for City. He broke the Premier League goal-scoring record that year. Robbie, how do you defend yourself?
That's
on
not
this?
me. Look at the size of that guy. That ain't me.
Guys, yeah. That's not me. It might be enough.
I can't lie, yeah. You might have a problem convicting him if we can't
That's
prove
a- that's a-
if we can't prove that's the same
We don't
person.
know.
Because even I was looking at it like, yo, is that really Robbie?
That ain't me, man.
I don't think it
though?
is.
Do you know how bad a take has got to be for Laurie to look at you with a side eye and be like,
He said, I'm just processing what you're saying.
I'm just
No,
that's
but
the
you know what,
nicest way you
right?
could put that.
You know
innit?
what? I did that. Right, listen.
Don't try nothing.
Just take the licks,
Bro,
man.
Robbie, that one.
I'm taking the licks, right? But let me explain myself, right? Why that was sick, why that was such a crazy. I was just like, right, Jesus is already playing at Arsenal. This guy's gonna have to come in, get used to it. I didn't know the man's was coming to be
Look at his
absolute
face.
monster.
Look at his face.
No, wait.
No,
He joined the
Jesus.
same summer.
No. Jesus was there before.
Jesus
Wasn't
Jesus joined in 2022.
Correct.
And
Haaland
Haaland joined in
2023.
2022. No, 2022 as well.
in the league. Is that what you mean? Because he said he played in the league.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
No, he didn't. He's saying that. He did
that not what he said?
that.
He said
for
that-
a season.
Oh.
Look at you.
Wait, no, I thought
You're
he
the
said...
prosecutor.
No, because the same
No,
thing. When I saw it was a Salah thing, we have to get it right. I don't want no...
Did Jesus join?
He joined
2022.
2022 because
got it
I
here.
actually went to
And when did Haaland?
Cup
And
Haaland joined
in 2022,
Yeah.
the treble winning season.
Yeah.
in
may I make one more thing just for you, as
2022.
obviously
Okay.
HMRC. There is another clip. I don't know if it's in there, but there was one where Robbie said that Martinelli, he would rather have Martinelli
Than Mbappe.
No, but that one's no. You can't include that
I
clip.
just wanted to.
You can't
if you
include
give-
that.
give-
No,
Where
no,
is
no.
it?
More evidence, because if
That
it's
clip-
not in there,
That clip you can't include because there's
Have you never
obviously
seen it?
if you actually watch the clip,
I've watched that
the
clip
full
multiple
clip,
times.
yeah,
They
that
have
was
all
said in like in almost like
No,
I don't think it was.
it was.
He's like, if you
Abby,
ask me tomorrow.
Production, find that clip
Can
immediately.
the jury suggest something?
Yeah.
Abby, Robbie, myself. I don't think Flex was there on the day, but Matisse was sitting next to me, and this man claimed that he did not, and I'll repeat, he did not call for Unai Emery's head after they lost to Villarreal.
Oh, yes, I
I've
do
never
remember
said that. We asked the people on the show to get us the clip. We got the clip, and we played it out on the show. And he said after they lost to Villarreal, right, well that's it. We're out of the Champions League, and the manager's got to be out now as well. And you were there sitting next to me. You were all over me. Pause, but you were giant because we couldn't believe what we'd heard. The lies, the fabrication.
How you tell man
that
about
came out
lies?
of
You
this man's mouth. This is the spotlight's on you.
You do it every
It's the
week.
Spotlight on him right now.
You do
It
it every
is.
week.
Okay.
It is.
Listen, I've beaten the first case, and that weren't me.
You know what it is? Like, it's such a good defense because it could be AI. But Robbie, I've watched you for years.
He knows you.
I've seen your transformation.
We know it's
I've got
Documented it.
screenshots
He's
of the time.
documented it.
Yeah.
He documented it.
This is why he's the guy.
It was
It was
bad.
Hey, listen, right?
Guilty as well.
Yeah. It
Have
was
you got
that was a mad. That seems like.
Can we get a round of
Go on.
applause for
He
Carell?
did age well.
Yeah.
He did age well. He did age well.
Told you.
We're all jailed. All of us are in a lot.
Can't beat the charges.
Hey, we're not
no,
in the same
no,
prison.
No,
I think yours is the worst
Yours
one.
is-
You're in a cat. You're in a cat D.
Okay, wait. Let me assign. Let me assign. Thing.
Yeah, where are we all going?
So okay.
Can we
Start with him.
Start with me.
Super.
Little Wandsworth ting, little couple months, bro. Come on.
Bro, now you got a year.
A year?
Do you know why? Because your second take
What
is
was
gonna age
sarcasm?
like milk, but it hasn't done yet. No,
One's
no.
pending,
What
one's
about
sarcasm,
good
bro.
behaviour?
One sarcasm, one
Behavior,
pending.
no good. Nah, straight
So
year.
straight year.
It's 2-1 actually.
Okay.
Supermax. 23-hour banger. You know them documentaries that you watch where like the guy's not even allowed to look at anyone. He's like a
No sunlight,
cartel
no
leader.
Is that prison in
What's
Ecuador?
my-
He's in seg the whole time, bro.
Just
10 consecutive life sentences. You know why? Because you thought you beat the case,
Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
mountain of evidence that came
it
in.
didn't look good.
You know, it's like
Who found that extra clip in the back? Who
oh
found
no,
that?
we had
So
stuff
was
ready
I
to
set
go.
up? Was I set up?
No,
from the
we
start?
no.
Just
To
be
be honest, when I initially watched that clip, and we all watched that clip, we didn't actually hear the Salah at the end because we skipped to the next clip.
Right.
So that's
Thank
why
God
you
that
got.
Salah bit.
It kind of saved you a
So
little
does
bit.
that take away two
Wait,
life sentences?
oh, it took off
Yeah.
5 years of 10 life sentences. There you go.
Supermax.
Don Robbie.
What country?
Wrong country.
What country am I in?
Send it to that
Thailand.
One. No, that one in Venezuela. Is it Venezuela?
Venezuela.
Or yeah, you know that one. The super.
Lou Fru's going to come see you in a few years, bro.
People saying electric chair in the chat.
Don Robbie. You know, we have to factor in a lot of things. You know, you've done a lot for the community as well.
You got a character reference.
Okay, let me ask a question. Without Don Robbie, a lot of us wouldn't be sitting
Absolutely.
here.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
So
We wouldn't be going to jail.
That's also true.
He gave us a
He
platform
started it.
to expose
He's the reason
ourselves.
I'm in this mess.
Very good point.
I'm looking at. I'm looking
You
at.
have to look at the cold hard facts.
I'm looking at a sentence of 20. He's looking at 20. With
20?
With a punitive fine of.
And at your age,
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh shit!
all right, then with my age, I could get parole. You know what I mean? Do about a year of it, and I'm out.
No longer a harm to society.
Mine's Parkinson's.
I mean, I consulted with all departments, especially our court psychiatrist. Recommended you to asylum until you're seen to be reintegrated into society, because that level of delusion.
Broadmoor.
So long. we need to wash that out of the system. You are a Europa League winner, by the way.
Thank you.
So I will give you that.
Thank you.
You know, you did beat Flex.
Thank
We will give you that. Don Robbie hasn't seen the Europa League win. I know that. So that you have got that, but the delusion is still a bit strong. Lex or Lex.
Well, how much has Lex got? What did he get?
Amrabat one.
I'll pass it on to him. How much did he
No.
get?
He could be in
If
the
we can't
asylum.
find Lex, we're putting you in. And
He could be in the asylum.
I think what we need to do is we need to put him in the asylum first, and then when
See how
he's
he
recovered, we'll put him in jail, and then he can be released.
how long?
Yeah.
How long has he got?
He's on tag.
Amrabat.
On tag.
Amrabat.
That's a good
He's
30.
been on tag
licensed for
in
a
the
year.
asylum.
Oh, right.
On tag in the
License for a
asylum.
year.
Because you know what? That take, like, it aged like milk by like December.
Yeah, it's cooked.
It was never
there was
no,
never-
but I'm surprised that even
He
I
didn't
was allowed to
remember it.
even say it
Oh, so
in that.
he's
Like,
saying
it wasn't.
him.
Exactly, yeah.
You said it was Lex a minute ago. He just said it was him.
Oh, so
Oh.
now he's really guilty.
He's lied
Okay,
to you.
yeah, he's lying.
What, did you think it was
Lied in
Lex?
He
court.
gave you the oath.
What did you?
He
What
said
did
if
you
you
think it
can't
was
find
Lex?
Lex,
Perjured himself.
Alex, take a cellmate. Take a cellmate. You two can argue about United and
23
Liverpool.
No, because he's a repeat defender. He's had
Yeah,
like
but
8 in 1.
Yeah, but you've also got
No.
fraud,
No,
attempting
no.
to
no.
impersonate
Lies.
What is it
another
when you lie to the,
person.
when you lie to the court?
Perjury.
So I apologize.
Perverting the course
I
of
apologize.
justice.
Libel.
Before it moved on to the next person, I went, that's really embarrassing. I was saying it.
He was
Roll the tapes back. I was
Yeah, but then
having
you
a
started
company.
with the Lex business, and that's why I didn't respect it. So,
4 or 5
with
charges.
that being said,
Do you know what he'd hate the most? Putting him in a cell with AGT.
You just turned
I'd enjoy that. to be fair.
Flex, you just turned 1 charge into 5 just from what you've done.
Yeah.
You would have.
Through
You would
lying.
have.
and you know
just
what?
said, I can't believe
Because
I
of
said
both
that,
of you
but
being
I
in the
can't
same
say it.
cell, what you're gonna do is you can only have a TV, but you can only watch Amorim matches, whether that's from Sporting.
Well, he
or
wanted
United.
him, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
And
That's
Amrabat
fine.
highlights as well.
I couldn't believe you wanted Amorim. I couldn't believe you wanted Amorim, man.
Listen, man.
No, but
I don't
that's what I was
even-
saying before. You know, when he was going and doing interviews everywhere. One of them was with Liverpool. I think one was with West Ham.
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
Was it Tottenham? Did he interview with Tottenham?
Well,
as well?
Liverpool said that they never
Amorim.
did, but
Yeah, he did.
definitely
He
went
did.
West Ham.
Spurs didn't want him.
And everyone turned around and said, "No, we don't want this guy."
Yeah, and you took him.
What, even West Ham?
Yeah, West Ham said no.
So no thanks.
But everyone thought because he done so well, they thought, oh, it's because they can't like finance the players he wants and stuff like this. But they saw through it.
Even
Imagine
Daniel Levy
Liverpool,
said no.
Well, it's a good thing they didn't listen to you. It's a good thing your board don't take your advice.
Oh,
You
thank
wanted
you
him,
very
didn't
much.
He went with Ange.
Won the
over
Premier
Amorim.
League, mate.
Crazy.
I won the
true.
Premier League because we didn't do
God.
what AGT said. So
This was a
anyway.
good show. Funny show.
That was unbelievable from you. Big up. That was
I feel like you should come on once a month.
sensation.
I'm happy to.
Please
As
do.
long as you love me.
Hold us accountable each month for the tapes.
Worst takes of the month.
Let me just say, there's so much that he got away
So
with.
much.
Oh my
So
god.
much
So
he got
much.
away with.
So much you got away with. You mean
Listen.
you're talking about me?
I got
what
10,
happens you got away
10
with?
lifetime sentences,
Yeah,
man.
listen,
What more do you want? 23-hour
listen,
banger.
you should really be
That
sentenced
is
to
one
death.
of one of my favorite
Gone.
moments I've ever had. When they rolled the tapes again, I wasn't expecting to see that much. I had a few clips in mind. It just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
No, listen, also, thanks for coming on. I've got to say, we've been loving seeing all the stuff that you've been doing and loving the way you've just emerged and you've been doing great work and keep it up, man. Like,
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I think in this space sometimes, when people come and do something really original like what you've done, you know what I mean? I love it. I love to see
refreshing
it,
hours.
man.
Yeah.
It is just
Very
refreshing to see,
refreshing.
man. You know what I mean? So keep up the good work, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. We love it.
Appreciate
And
One day,
sky's the
bro, he's
limit,
gonna have
man.
a pod with a
Yeah.
set, and he's gonna invite these players to come and answer for their crimes in person, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it'll
Yeah.
be, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Have you had, just on those with the players? Have you had any sort of very angry responses from some?
Yeah, well, it's well known now. I put it on
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah.
Carlton Cole, he was not happy. He was not.
Was he not happy because he's saying that? I maybe don't want to go into it, but like, was he not happy because he's like, stop saying I said that when I never said it, or like, I can't believe you've brought that
You've
up?
brought that up.
Yeah.
I think it was more bringing it up, but like I don't think he knew at that time. Like he was one of the first, so I don't think he really understood the concept too much.
Now he might.
Now,
look back
like,
on it and be like,
I don't really get those responses anymore. Like to be honest, I don't really want to talk about the guy, but like I did one on Joey Barton, but like even he took it well.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I wasn't having a pop.
The tax man doesn't discriminate, bro. Everyone has to pay their taxes, bro.
Everyone does.
You got Rio recently.
Doesn't matter who you are,
Rio's
bro.
on charges. He's tried to.
Rio's
he's wangled a little bit.
He's got, like Dion Sports, he's got his own media empire going on, and he keeps sending the admins to try and fight.
Oh, you want him to be you want him to come to the forefront.
Rio, me and you need to look eye to eye and talk about these charges.
Come on, Rio, man. Rio,
It's all
answer to your charges, Rio, man, because he's got a lot as well. He's got plenty charges.
And that's why I said, when I did my first one, I said, I'll allow him. Then he starts, oh, that's light. It's desperate. Come with better receipts. I was like, here's another one. And another one.
Another one.
And you know what it is? Every time he does these interviews with these players, I've got another opportunity to get him. So we're going to, if we meet eye to eye, we could call a truce.
I wonder if he run to Dubai because of that. Right? Rio, come back, man. Come back and face the charges.
He will.
Right? Come and face
it. He ain't paying tax out there.
No, big up Rio. Yeah, he ain't paying that tax. Big up Rio.
Just quickly before we end, England are playing Wales tonight in a friendly. Score predictions. I mean, what kind of team do you think they'll put out? Obviously playing Latvia at the weekend.
He said it's going to be a much changed team, isn't it?
It's weird. This is a weird game for Wales to play, right? Because they've got a big game next week. I mean, it's Belgium, I think they've got.
Yeah, it's a qualifier.
Must-win type game. So surely they can't play a very strong team again. But then
maybe
you don't want to come and get
experiment.
smashed by England either, do you?
You can't experiment against Belgium, so. I think it's just the manager needs to see.
3-0 England.
3-0?
2-0.
Who's going to score if it's a much-changed team? Strikers, you've got
starting it.
Bowen, Eze, Gordon, Kane, Rashford, Watkins, Saka.
Kane's
I mean,
out.
still attacking-wise, it's
Kane's out, isn't he?
Fair play.
Kane's out, yeah.
2-0 England.
2-0.
2-1 England.
1-0.
I'll go 1-0 England.
Yeah. I can't see
both
goals.
teams won't want to really exert themselves too much. But it is like a derby, isn't it? It's a British derby.
Yeah.
So
I think England,
Yeah,
man.
but it's like it's a bigger game for Wales than it's for England, isn't it?
100%.
So it's like
No, but I think England will want to win that. Remember that time when Wales was celebrating at the World Cup win?
Yeah.
Right? So there's a little needle ever since that. And I think, they'll want to go
I think it goes before that as well.
Yeah, but that time in particular, I think that really annoyed a lot of the England players. I think 3-0.
3-0. Lex, what did you say?
2-0.
2-0. All right, and then the big game, the one we're all waiting for against Latvia.
yes.
At the weekend. So that'll be good. Quick couple super chats before we go. Ratcliffe referencing Arteta for the reason to keep Amorim. Arteta's points per game has never been less than 1.5 in the PL, and Amorim's been well below 1. We don't share the same struggle, says O'Malley. I can't say that one about John Terry. I can't. Sergio Ramos says, AGT, don't ever mention me. And that scrub, let me shine my 2018 UCL medal. Big up, Salah. Hold that. United fan here. VVD shots on Ramos, says A Wahab. Is Sandro Toenail currently the best on-form midfielder in the league? Liverpool probably going to grab him from Newcastle for 80 mil. LeMayo, Spurs in the race. Hey, call it, Summers. It's winter time. You need to rest, says Sam. AGT, Big Steve might know a couple of lawyers for all of these charges, as well as you, to be fair. I might be calling. So, I mean, 10 years, what is it? 10
consecutive life sentences.
Well, I'm finished. I'm good.
You're cooked, man.
Abby, what do you make of the new Spurs investment?
100 million. We're not going to get very far with that.
What
but it's nice. It's nice of them to finally put some money.
Yeah.
In.
And finally, this is the best super chat and probably the thing that all of us would love to see. The Kenyan gamer says Uncle Ty needs to take to the stand.
He will be taking the stand on
it.
Fantastic. I cannot wait for that.
I'm
brilliant.
I feel like Ty's one's just.
Where do you start? Where do you start on that one?
Is it even fair? Like.
The issue is Ty. I've
studied
Ty for many years. He's a man that's not gonna go. He's not gonna go guilty. So we have to prove beyond reasonable doubt.
Even with that.
Are you doing this on AFTV?
Yes.
I cannot wait for that.
That's gonna break records.
Oh my
that
gosh,
episode.
I can't wait for that.
So the Kenyan gamer, you wanted Ty to take to the stand. Carell is here with us today, and he is not leaving until Mr. Ty is in handcuffs.
Yeah, I'm auditing the whole building.
Yes.
Don Robbie, I'll send you a bill after this.
What about Cecil?
Yeah.
What about Cecil?
No.
The T-shirt.
The T-shirt.
The mug.
Yeah. Loads of things this guy does.
Yeah,
Where's the t-shirt?
Yeah, what about him when he dressed up in a lederhosen?
You still got it?
Kai Havertz.
And you dressed up in lederhosen for Kai Havertz?
And he was sousing around the Emirates.
Was he?
For Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, you need to do a special
The
episode.
taxman just
realised.
realised. The taxman just
Always
realised
dancing outside Emirates.
there's bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
There's
He's
bigger
like-
fish
after
to
the
fry.
rich.
Yeah, he's been doing up
missing
my
it.
thing, pending cases and that. When you
need
got a
to-
man
you
over
need to
there.
clean house.
Hey, Dominic in the
Clean
chat.
house.
Stop
Just
dancing
before
outside
we end.
Emirates.
Dominic in the chat says Ty's trial is going to be longer than the Vibes Cartel trial. Anyway, just before we go, a quick reminder that, as you know by now, this is brought to you by William Hill's Final One Standing, football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator game. A lot of you have gone home, you're still out, but some of you are still in. And if you are still in, you'll need to lock in your next pick by Saturday, 3 o'clock. But if you did get knocked out, like us, you can still enter the huge 200 grand jackpot prize to be won. But if you're still in the 500k, then you can enter this game at the same time. You can play consecutively. So keep your streak alive and enter a new game week this week to compete for 200k. Like I said, the deadline is October the 18th, 3 o'clock. That's how long you've got from here on in to edit your picks. 18 plus, UK and Ireland only. Always gamble responsibly. Full T's and C's apply. All in the link below. Listen, I'm going to say it. Matisse, myself, Robbie, Abby, Flex, we welcome you to the show. And we give you the man of the match of the show as well.
Oh.
Big up. Fantastic.
MVP.
Proper. Unbelievable.
I need you to come back again.
Unbelievable. I can't
Definitely.
wait to see
First
Ty as well.
Once every quarter.
Just before we go,
Yes,
tell us where we can find you and the socials and whatnot.
Carell Prince _ on Twitter or X and Instagram, TikTok, just Carell Prince. I've got a YouTube channel. I haven't posted on it yet. It's Carell Prince as well.
though,
So
right?
Let's get
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
work
start
then.
dropping
Get
videos.
on there. Let's go.
That's
Let's go.
Guys, I
for
hope
having
you've
me, guys,
enjoyed
yeah.
the
It's a
show.
lot
We
of
tried to do
cases.
something different
Busy
today.
man.
We tried to keep it fresh during the international break, and this man to my left is not this man. This man to my left has definitely made sure we did that. So big him up each and every time. Smash that like button. You'll see us again on Monday. Take care. All the best.
Thank you.
Welcome along,
That is
weekend
unbelievable.
rounder. Oh my days. We're in for a great show today, guys. Well, what about the North London derby?
I'm not getting rattled.
We're 3 points off top 4, so it's not looking too bad.
Foden 88, Saka 87. I think that's wrong.
Nice that you put your top on. You want to take it off and get the branding out? Happy birthday!
Make a wish to win the league.
I did.
How much chance do Arsenal have of winning the Champions League?
0, mate.
If we got through
Can't be on
PSV, do you think there's any chance?
No,
that we
no,
know?
no.
Hang on, let me finish.
Predictions
2-1 Tottenham.
3-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Wolves.
Chelsea to beat Man United at Old Trafford.
Still there.
You're in trouble if we win this game.
You better not lose on Saturday. We beat the world champions this weekend. That makes you world champion.
We're the world champions, but you're not in a title.
This is why you'll never win the league.
6 million down the drain.
Robbie celebrating a 1-0 win. Abby, Pilates instead of trophies. You never walk alone.
Catch us every Monday for the weekend roundup.